Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, would an idiot do that? And if they would, I do not do that thing.
I just want to lie on the beach and eat hot dogs. That's all I've ever wanted.
Accounting department, listen up. Holly, human resources. Angela, Oscar, and Kevin.
Hello, hello. Hi.
Hi.
What do you do?
I do the numbers.
Oh, good for you.
Do you want an M&M?
Oh, no, that is so sweet. Thank you, though.
Yeah. I keep them here at my desk so that everybody doesn't take them.
Well, that is a very safe place for them.
No, if you do that, I'm going to do that. If you do that, I'm going to do that. If you do this, I'm going to do that.
Well, what if I just did it?
You don't want to do that. Find out what language this is.
On or off?
Off.
Okay.
Oh, what is on your face? Is that a disguise?
Excuse me.
Clown paint.
They will cost you your life.
Elaborate.
The worst thing you can do for your immune system is to coddle it. They need to fight their own battles. If Sabre really cared about our well-being, they would set up hand desanitizing stations. A simple bowl at every juncture filled with dirt, vomit, fecal matter. Exposing yourself to germs is the best way to make yourself stronger.
So by that rationale, if I had to sneeze, I should just sneeze on you.
Yes, I would welcome it.
You're welcome.
The principle is sound. To avoid illness, expose yourself to germs, enabling your immune system to develop antibodies. I don't know why everyone doesn't do this. Maybe they have something against living forever.
Well, I manage my department, and I've been doing that for several years now. And God, I've learned a lot of life lessons along the way.
Your department's just you, right?
Yes, Jim, but I am not easy to manage.
Yes, I have a dream, and it's not some MLK dream for equality. I want to own a decommissioned lighthouse, and I want to live at the top, and nobody knows I live there. And there's a button that I can press and launch that lighthouse into space.
I've been involved in a number of cults, both as a leader and a follower. You have more fun as a follower, but you make more money as a leader.
Mose is my cousin, and he lives here. He will always be my best friend. Unless things go well with Ryan today, in which case I won't hang out with Mose so much anymore.
Isn't 7 p.m. a little late for a lunch party?
Lunch party? It's supposed to say launch party. What is wrong with you?
Angela is worse than usual lately, and we have a party to throw. So I Googled how to deal with difficult people, and I got all of this. So we're gonna try out some new things today.
So how do you feel about the fact that the banner says lunch?
I feel angry. Angry at you. Angry at you for doing something stupid. Angry at me for believing you could do something not stupid.
I'm so sorry to hear that. That must be awful.
It is awful. You've made this day awful.
Maybe you could just change the U into an A.
Then it would say lunch party, Kevin. Would it really be better if it said lunch party?
I don't talk trash, I talk smack. They're totally different. Trash talk is all hypothetical, like, your mom is so fat she could eat the internet. But smack talk is happening, like, right now. Like, you're ugly and I know it for a fact, because I got the evidence right there. Your boyfriend is so weak, he needs steroids just to watch baseball. Jim couldn't hit a ping pong ball if it was the size of the moon. Were Jim's parents first cousins that were also bad at ping pong?
Fire the guy.
Hey, Kevin. That's really funny.
Yeah.
It's great to see you, Kev.
You too.
I'm keeping a list of everyone who wrongs me, so when I'm back on top, they'll be sorry. Kevin just made the list.
Just seems kind of crazy in a way I might need right now.
I don't know. Oh, that's not yours.
Stanley just drank OJ out of my mug and didn't seem to realize that it wasn't his hot coffee. So the question has to be asked, is there no limit to what he won't notice?
My costume's getting a lot of attention. So apparently no one dresses up for Halloween here. I wish I'd known that before I used grease paint for my mustache. And I can't even take off my hat because then I'm Hitler.
I am taking a calculated risk. What's the upside? I overcome my nausea, fall deeply in love, babies, normalcy, no more self-loathing. Downside, I date Michael Scott publicly and collapse in on myself like a dying star. What's this over the eye?
It's a heart.
Why is this so hard? That's what she said. Oh my God, what am I saying?
I love this woman!
Oh my God. Michael, please, Michael.
I am actually looking forward to take your daughter to work day. I am not great with kids, but I want to get better because I'm getting married. So I put out a bunch of extra candy on my desk so the kids will come talk to me. Like the witch in Hansel and Gretel.
Happy birthday, Meredith.
Read it out loud and say who wrote everything so we know who's the best.
Happy birthday. Meredith, good news. You're not actually a year older because you work here where time stands still.
I don't know about that.
That was Stanley. Meredith, happy birthday. You're the best. Love, Pam.
Oh. Thanks, Downer.
This is from Michael. Meredith, let's hope the only downsizing that happens to you is that someone downsizes your age.
Jim's been looking at me kind of a lot all week. I would be creeped out by it, but it's nothing compared to the way Michael looks at me.
Oh, my life!
Michael, what's wrong?
Everything's wrong! The stress of my modern office has caused me to go into a depression.
Depression? Isn't that just a fancy word for feeling bummed out?
Dwight, you ignorant slut! Depression is a very serious illness. Over 32,000 people commit suicide every year, according to a 2004 study.
Is that the last year that data was available?
Yes. My head is in such pain and turmoil.
Don't do anything rash.
Dwight, where are the warehouse guys?
I didn't think you needed them for this part.
Okay.
You said to just...
That's the whole point, dummy.
Okay, I'm on it. Okay?
I'm excited. Today is beach day. Michael is taking the whole office to the beach, so I'm wearing my bathing suit underneath my shirt. Oh, yeah. I packed it in my purse.
You look at me when I talk to you. Do you hear me, Mr. Ash? You look at me. Because I'm talking to you.
This is getting weird.
Is she cleaning the cat with her tongue?
Oh.
Has this been on the entire time?
I have no idea.
I was looking at pictures of food on my computer.
Oh, sorry I'm late.
I want to get that image out of my head. The psychological issues that go behind licking a cat are not things I want to go into. Also, I'm pretty sure she coughed up a hairball.
It is the Whitest Sneakers Award because she always has the whitest tennis shoes on. Get on down here. Pam Beasley, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here we go.
I have so many people to thank for this award. Okay, first off, my kids, because I couldn't have done it without them. Thank you. Let's give Michael a round of applause for emceeing tonight because this is a lot harder than it looks. And also because of Dwight, too. So finally, I want to thank God because God gave me this Dundee. And I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
Pam Beasley, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
second base. Like, if Michael said he got to second base with you, does that mean you, like, closed a deal?
Excuse me?
I mean, that's a baseball term, right?
I don't know what Michael was talking about. I don't know.
Okay, kids, you all have been so good and unbelievably patient. So I think you are gonna get some candy.
Kids, just remember, suicide is never the answer, all right?
Why is Christmas the only holiday that can have a message?
It is the easy way out. You are not alone.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Who wants candy?
I hate the idea that someone out there hates me. I even hate thinking that Al Qaeda hates me. I think if they got to know me, they wouldn't hate me. But Karen knows me and she still hates me, so.
So, yesterday, Dwight found half a joint in the parking lot. Which is unfortunate because, as it turns out, Dwight finding drugs is more dangerous than most people using drugs.
Let's go over some of these symptoms of marijuana use, shall we? You tell me who this sounds like. Slow moving, inattentive, dull, constantly snacking, shows a lack of motivation.
Hey.
I like the people I work with generally, with 4 exceptions. But someone committed a crime, and I did not become a Lackawanna County volunteer sheriff's deputy to make friends. And by the way, I haven't.
Quiz, Mike. Should you drive the forklift?
I can and I have.
No. I said should you. You should not drive it. You should not drive the forklift.
You're not allowed to drive the forklift.
It's not safe. You don't have a license.
Guys, I'm not the only one who's driven the forklift. Pudge has driven the forklift.
Madge.
I thought your name was Pudge.
No, it's always been Madge.
Okay. Her.
Her, yes, her is qualified to work a dangerous machine. You are not. Okay?
Fine.
Do you understand that?
Yeesh.
Would I ever leave this company? Look, I'm all about loyalty. In fact, I feel like part of what I'm getting paid for here is my loyalty. But if there were somewhere else that valued that loyalty more highly, I'm going wherever they value loyalty the most.
I wake up every morning in a bed that's too small, drive my daughter to a school that's too expensive, and then I go to work to a job for which I get paid too little. But on pretzel day, well, I like pretzel day.
All right, who's next? Jim? You're next? Who would you do?
Kevin, hands down. Yeah. I mean, he's really got that teddy bear thing going on, and afterwards we could just watch bowling.
Well, I would definitely have sex with Ryan. Because he is going to own his own business. You're okay.
I have a nice comforter and several cozy pillows. I usually read a chapter of a book and it's lights out by 8:30. That's how I sleep at night.
Yes, it is true. I, Michael Scott, am signing up with an online dating service. Thousands of people have done it, and I am going to do it. I need a username. And I have a great one. Little Kid Lover. That way people will know exactly where my priorities are at.
Welcome to the hotel hell. Check-in time is now, check-out time is never.
Does my room have cable?
No. And the sheets are made of fire.
Can I change rooms?
Sorry, we're all booked up. Hell convention in town.
Can I have a late checkout?
I'll have to talk to the manager.
You're not the manager, even in your own fantasy?
I'm the owner. The co-owner. With Satan.
Okay. Just so I understand it, in your wildest fantasy, you are in hell, and you are co-running a bed and breakfast with the devil.
Yeah, but I haven't told you my salary yet. My cousin Mose. Mose could make a great paper salesman. He's got a natural fear of paper, which would motivate him to get as much of it out of this office as possible. I've got big expectations, Mose-wise. What quality would make you a good sales associate?
People person.
It says here on your resume that you spent the last 15 years as a sales rep for Dow Chemical?
That's right.
You know, we live together, right?
Yes.
And I've never seen you go to work, ever.
Okay.
So why is this on your resume?
Hi, guys. Does everyone know my boyfriend, Bob Vance?
Kevin Malone.
Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration. Stanley Hudson. Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration.
Ryan Howard.
Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration.
What line of work you in, Bob?
My claims we're all a family, isn't that right?
We are a family.
Oh, okay, so, what's his name? All the way in the back, yeah.
Oh, very funny.
What's his name?
I'm thinking Roy.
Roy left years ago. What's his name?
I don't believe I have had the pleasure.
Michael, I gave you a ride home last week, and we spent an hour in traffic.
What's his name?
Jefferson.
Nope. His name is Michael.
ID badges are long overdue. Security in this office park is a joke. Last year I came to work with my spud gun in a duffel bag. I sat at my desk all day with a rifle that shoots potatoes at 60 pounds per square inch. Can you imagine if I was deranged?
Let's see if any of these will work. Hey, Dwight.
I keep various weaponry strategically placed around the office. I saved Jim's life with a can of pepper spray I had Velcroed under my desk. People say, oh, it's dangerous to keep weapons in the home or the workplace. Well, I say, it's better to be hurt by someone you know accidentally than by a stranger on purpose.
Creed Bratton has never declared bankruptcy. When Creed Bratton gets in trouble, he transfers his debt to William Charles Schneider.
Jim?
Oh, cool. That's from me?
Great. Where'd you get it?
I don't know. It was so long ago.
He obviously forgot to get me something. And then he went into his closet and dug out this little number. And then threw it in a bag.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 I enjoy having breakfast in bed. I like waking up to the smell of bacon. Sue me. And since I don't have a butler, I have to do it myself. So, most nights before I go to bed, I will lay 6 strips of bacon out on my George Foreman grill. Then I go to sleep. When I wake up, I plug in the grill. I go back to sleep again. Then I wake up to the smell of crackling bacon. It is delicious. It's good for me. It's a perfect way to start the day. Today, I got up, I stepped onto the grill, and it clamped down on my foot. That's it. I don't see what's so hard to believe about that.
I thought you're not supposed to wear white to a wedding.
I know, but there was an emergency. I look really good in white.
Hey, brah, I've been meaning to ask you, can we get some Red Bull for these things? Sometimes the guy's got to ride the bull. Am I right? Later, Skitter.
I declare bankruptcy!
The Taliban is the worst. Great heroin, though. I'm not offended by homosexuality. In the 60s, I made love to many, many women, often outdoors, in the mud and the rain. And it's possible a man slipped in. Would be no way of knowing.
This day is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. This day is bananas, B-A-N-A.
I don't have a headache. I'm just preparing.
That is a great idea. Ultimatums are key. Basically, nobody does anything for me anymore unless I threaten to kill myself. Meredith, what are you doing? I could be pregnant.
Okay, no.
Oh, my resolution was to get more attention.
No, she's lying.
Everybody, the balloon is falling. There's this balloon that has been floating in the rafters of the warehouse for like ever. And okay, it doesn't sound cool. You just have to see it. Well, I guess it doesn't look that cool either. But it's been up there a long time, so it's become a pretty big deal.
Under no circumstance should a man strip off his clothes in this office.
Shut up, Angela!
Everybody sit on the floor, Indian style like me. Oh my God, if you're wearing a dress, please keep your knees together. Nobody wants to see that.
How well I remember the look that was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all mine, learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we've grown.
He was drunk as a skunk. He was flying down Route 6. He slides under an 18-wheeler. Pop, it snaps right off.
That is the way to go. Instant death. Very smart.
You know, a human can go on living for several hours after being decapitated.
You're thinking of a chicken.
What did I say?
Mommy, you're a princess. Mommy, you're a superstar. Mommy, you're the greatest. How could I ever fill your shoes?
Wow. Your voice is as lovely as ever.
Aw.
How long until you actually get this presentation ready?
Why don't you
Honest
do the
estimate.
presentation?
Because
I mean,
I don't
you
want.
know how to do
what
it.
I really want, honestly, Michael, is for you to know it so that you can communicate it to the people here, to your clients, to whomever.
Oh, okay.
What?
It's whoever, not whomever.
No, it's whomever.
No, whomever is never actually right.
Well, sometimes it's right.
Michael is right. It's a made-up word used to trick students.
No, actually, whomever is the formal version of the word.
Obviously, it's a real word, but I don't know when to use it correctly.
Not a native speaker.
I know what's right, but I'm not gonna say because you're all jerks who didn't come see my band last night.
Do you really know which one is correct?
I don't know.
It's whom when it's the object of the sentence and who when it's the subject.
That sounds right.
Well, it sounds right, but is it?
How did Ryan use it as an object?
As an object.
Ryan used me as an object.
Is he right about that?
How did he use it again?
It was, Ryan wanted Michael, the subject, to explain the computer system, the object.
Thank you.
To whomever, meaning us, the indirect object, which is the correct usage of the word.
No one asked you anything ever, so whomever's name is Toby, why don't you take a letter opener and stick it into your skull?
Hey, this doesn't matter.